Welcome back, everybody. Wildcat Alley Podcast. We got a special episode, Season 2, Episode 3. Juice and I will break down our all-time starting five. We're going to do a little bit of NU basketball draft. So really cool episode ahead, Juice. Looking forward to it. The only thing is you can't pick yourself number one.
Got you. I got you.
You're probably number one in a lot of people's books, but we'll see where you land in our draft. How do you want to do this? Do you want to go just back and forth, or do you want to go like, say I draft first, you get pick 2, 3, then I get pick 4, 5? How do you want to do it? You want to do like a classic snake, or just go back and forth?
We got ours. It's on you. What do you prefer? I like
Let's
both
go back and
options.
forth. That way we're not taking each other's picks all that much.
Got you. I got you. Let's do it. Okay.
I respect my elders. You go first.
Who's
your number one pick? Number one overall.
So it's got to be straight up overall. Okay, number one overall. I'm going John Scherner.
Ooh, Scherny.
That's my boy. Competing with him on the court, competing against him in workouts, everything. His work ethic, the way he carries himself, like it's just a no-brainer. All Big Ten first team, the things he was able to do, the things he's still able to do, playing professionally, and he's a number one scorer in school history, Hall of Fame, and yeah, man, Scherner, he's the guy, man. He doesn't look like he would even be a basketball player, but he gets things done. So I'm gonna go John Scherner, number one.
Okay, I love it. You took my pick. I think Scherner is probably the overall number one seed there.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna build from the front court first, just similar to you. I'm gonna go Evan Eschmeyer as my number one overall pick. Obviously, very high volume scorer. Leads Northwestern all time in rebounds as well, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And was just an absolute force in the early 2000s. I think he may have played like 6 years, but hey, he's got numbers.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm taking Evan Eschmeyer.
I like that. Okay. I'm going to piggyback off that. I'm not going to go him now. He's on my list. But I'm going to go. Still, I'm going to respect my elders in this sense. I'm going to go Billy McKinney.
Okay.
Scorer in program history, first team All-American. And he's the first person to have his jersey retired. They haven't had the ceremony yet, but in Northwestern history, he's going to be the first person to have his jersey retired. So, he was a great player from all the stories and stuff you hear about him, but even knowing him and meeting him and seeing him at games, talk about the games, he's even a better person. So definitely got to have him up there high on the list.
I couldn't echo that enough. Billy is a tremendous person. He does great on the radio. Yeah. Just a fantastic asset to the program, as well as just an outstanding player in his time. So I love that. Okay, Billy McKinney 3. I'm gonna go Boo. I'm gonna get Boo off the board at 4.
Okay.
We obviously know what he's doing. His opportunity to take over the all-time leading scorer list at Northwestern, assists leader. Like he's got it all. He's become a winner under the program, and obviously his maturity as well as his growth as a player has been exceptional. So I'm going to take Boo at number 4 and start building out my backcourt.
Okay, that's a great pick. All right, backcourt. All right, I'm gonna go real old school. Should I go old school? I'm gonna go with my small forward that I have on there. I'm gonna go Jatim Young.
Ooh.
Jatim, I've known him for years. Great
Bulldog.
person. But just all the stories you hear about him, and even when I would watch him play back in high school, and just talking to him, the way he's passionate about the game and the way he worked towards his goals of playing professional, how much he's improved, and Coach Carmody was always a big fan of him, and all the fans and everything you hear about him, he just worked, and then his accolades individually and with his team success. I think he deserves to be on there. He's a big staple of the program, and being from Chicago, a city guy, I think he's done a lot for the program. So I'm going to go with your Tim Young.
I
That is
love
what
that
number
pick.
5.
I love that pick. Number 6. I'd be hard pressed to leave my boy Drewski off my team. So I'm going Drew Crawford, number 1.5 uh, for for my small forward position.
That's a great
Obviously,
one.
big time scorer. I think he's like third in blocks, fourth in blocks as well. Um, yeah, and
He
rebounds.
got
He did it
everything.
all. Had a great career for the
Freshman of the
Cats.
year. Yeah.
Freshman of the year. I mean, he had 30 a couple nights. I mean, and obviously a really dear friend of mine. So and yours. So
Yeah.
pick a Drewski as obviously a top 12 player of all time at Northwestern.
Yeah. That's a good pick. That's a great pick. Okay. All right. I'm going to keep it going. I'm going to add a big. I'm going to go Joe Rucklick. Played
Ooh,
from 56 to 59. Had, 3 or 4 years in the NBA. And I think over his career, he averaged, 20 and 13, 20 points, 13 rebounds. And just to have another big kind of a traditional center, I'm going to go Joe Rucklick. He's way, ahead of our time, behind, played way before us. But, you heard some things, see about him, in the media guide. And, he's one of those respected key figures of the program. So Joe Rucklick, I'm going to go with him.
awesome. I'm going to keep it old school as well. And I'm going to go Jim Pitts. Jim Pitts put up numbers, bro. He had 29 boards in a single game.
Mhm.
26 in the in the next season in one game. Um, he's fourth all time rebounder, up there in terms of points as well. But was just an absolute force on the interior for the Cats. So I'm going Jim Pitts from the '60s as well to
Okay.
round out my forwards.
Okay. All right. Well, how many more picks we have? Okay.
Got 2 picks left.
For this one, right? We're doing 2 teams, or we
No,
just
no, you have your team. I have my team.
okay, okay, okay.
And then we get a 6 man.
Yeah.
So you're
All right.
starting 5 in a 6 man versus my starting 5 in a 6 man.
Sherna, Joe Rucklick. I need another guard. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go. All right, I'm gonna finish it with some guards. I'm gonna go Pat Baldwin Sr.
Okay, I like that pick.
Defensive Player of the Year, leads the program in steals. He's a great person. My dad actually coached his son at Loyola Park when he was a kid, so I've known his family forever. And he's a great coach. He's coached at some high level programs. He was back at Northwestern for some time, so I'm going to go Pat Baldwin Sr.
Okay, I'm actually gonna move. I'm gonna move Boo off the ball, and I'm gonna put Juice Thompson. I'm picking
Oh,
Juice Thompson
okay.
to man the backcourt for my squad. Juice and Boo in the backcourt. That's deadly. I'm taking you two with Jim, with Drewski, and Evan Eschmeyer. We got
Oh,
we got 2 pick and roll bigs. We got Drew stretching the floor, and then I got two of my shooters out there as well.
I like
Shooters
that.
and timers.
Okay. All right, I like that. All right, I got to keep some bigs for this. All right, I'm gonna finish this first one out. 'Cause I like how we putting the teams together. So I'm putting together a good team for the next one, even better. I'm gonna finish mine off with Rich Falk. He's a legend. Commissioner of the Big Ten. He would come in there and explain to us the new rules and the way he would act it out, the blocking fouls, and him being a great person. I had the opportunity to speak to the kids at his camp that he's had for over a couple decades, and he holds the record for all most points in a game at Northwestern, 49. Had a great career as a coach for Northwestern, and does amazing things. So I'm gonna finish my first team out with Rich Falk, the
Rich
sixth
Falk,
man,
certified bucket getter.
coming off the bench, scoring it.
Certified bucket getter.
Yeah, that's how I'm gonna finish
And
team.
I'm gonna keep my guards in play. I'm gonna keep my guards in play, just in case you start reaching or Boo start reaching in. I need someone to come off the bench and take the ball from you. And it's going to be B-Mac. My boy B-Mac coming off the bench with the float game. I got three of the best floaters of all time in college basketball on my team.
There you go. Ooh.
Ryan McIntosh, legend, leader, gets the Cats to the first NCAA tournament. Uh, Fantastic job coaching now. He's really found his own on that staff. Really love the work that he's doing with the guards. Huge testament to him with the improvement of Boo, of Ty, Chase, all these guys that have come through the program. You can really see their development, and I think BMAC has been a significant part of that growth and maturity from that backcourt. So I'm going BMAC. Great coach, great player to round out my squad.
Okay. I like that
Okay,
one.
so let's recap. Who do you have?
All right.
Who's your six?
I got Billy McKinney. I got Pat Baldwin Sr. As though those are the two guards. I got Jatim Young. I got John Sherman at the 4. And I got Joe Rucklick at the 5 and Rich Falk coming off the bench as the 6th man.
Okay, I like that a lot. I have interchangeable point guards, right? I got you and Boo in the backcourt. And then at my forward positions, I got Drew Crawford, Jim Pitts, and then Evan Eschmeyer at center. And then I got BMAC coming off the bench to man the second team. So that's our all-time Northwestern draft. This was fun. Maybe we'll do role players and I'll get picked one of these times.
Hey. No.
If it was an all 6-man draft, I think I could make
Easily.
the top 12.
Easily. Yeah, easily. All right. Let's keep this going now. This is fun. I like this.
Yeah, this is good. Okay.
All right, you want me to kick it off with this one?
So we're going to draft our second team?
Yeah.
5 or 6?
Let's go 6. Let's go 6. I like that 6-man idea.
Okay.
This is good. All right.
Go ahead. You go first.
All right. I'm going to kick this one off. I'm going to go with Boo Booey. That's
so we're using players that have already been used?
Oh, can we? We can't.
I don't know.
Because I would say, man, it's gonna be tough. I mean, I have my list of 12. I know we're not interchanging them, but I can.
So you're redrafting.
But these, like, I know you picked those players on your squad, but like some of the players you had, I got them as well.
I got you. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Okay.
So I mean, it's the second team, so like it's completely separate. Okay, we cool with that?
Yep.
All right, cool. Yeah, I cannot have him on the list. So I'm gonna go Boo Booey number 1.
Okay.
Interchangeable though, can play on and off the ball.
Yeah.
Similar to how it is now. So I'm gonna go with Boo.
I'm taking Sherna, the guy, just a certified bucket getter.
There we go.
Never seen somebody go off like Sherna did in practice ever. Just give people 30 in a row and like just walk back to the huddle
nonchalant like it was nothing.
Yep. Give me Sherney.
All right. So I'm gonna put my 3-man in there. I'm going Drewski, young Doodoo, the rapper, Big Ten Freshman of the Year, still doing this thing overseas. The food crook still comes to the barbecues in the summer, eating everything.
Eating for 3 hours too, bro.
Yeah, I got Drewski. I'm gonna put Drewski.
I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. I'm gonna go a little bit of small ball, and I'm gonna throw it back to the Carmody era a little bit, and I'm gonna go Vedran Vukacic.
Ooh, I did see him. His name was on there. That's a good one.
Vedran was a baller, dude.
That's a really good
true Princeton center that could really shoot it, score it, pass it. He was a good player. I think he struggled a little bit defensively, but Vedran could play.
Yeah, that's a great one. That's a really, really good one. Okay. All right. I'm going to piggyback off you. I'm going to go. I don't think you said it. I'm going to go Jim Burns.
Okay.
Or big. So he averaged, 21 and a half points, 8 rebounds, 3rd-team All-American, 1st-team Big Ten. I'm going to have him in as the big. So he's going to hold it now. He's going to hold it. I like it.
I'm taking Billy McKinney at my point guard position.
I like it.
I like Billy there.
Okay.
Run the show.
Can't go wrong.
It, pass it.
Let me see.
Cerebral player. We're going to take Billy McKinney.
All right. Okay. All right, I'm going to use one of yours. I'm going to go Evan Eschmeyer for my four. Obviously, his line of work was unreal. He was All American. Draft had I think he had like one of those great contracts. He had a real good agent when he got to the NBA. I feel like that's one of the stories they say about him.
Yeah,
So yeah, I'm gonna go with him, Evan
he cleaned up.
Eschmeyer.
He
Yeah,
cleaned up.
yeah, he put in some work. Okay.
See, this is where it's starting to get hard here. I want to shout out some more people. I'm gonna pick my six man right now. I'm gonna just go out and pick my six man
All right.
because I think he'd be great off the bench. Craig Moore. He's gonna be mad at me because I called him a six man, but I'm gonna like in this list, he's gonna be a six man. He's gonna be mad, and I
Yeah.
expect a
He's gonna
full
be mad.
heartedly expect a text out of this.
Yeah.
Um, and we'll have to bring him on the show so he can ridicule me. But I'm gonna put Craig in
I'm gonna get it
my
too.
six man
I'm gonna
position.
get it too. That was my roommate for a year, so in an apartment. So yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna get it. Oh, you didn't say my name yet.
Yeah,
I know I'm gonna get it too.
right. He guy thinks he's the best player in Northwestern history.
He does. He had a great career. He had a great
He
career.
did. He did.
All right, I'm gonna. All right, I'm not gonna do my six man. I'm gonna finish round out my team with the guard. I'm gonna put myself on there, Michael Juice Thompson. I
Love
felt
it.
I had a great career, and I'm putting this team together because I think it would be fun. I want to, playing with Drew again. I would love to play with Boo. So, like I said, me and him both interchangeable. But the way I feel now, I'm gonna put him more on the wing. Let me try to control stuff. But yeah, that's how I'm gonna round my starting five: me, Boo, Drew, Evan Eschmeyer, Jim Burns. Then I
I
still
love
got my
it.
six
Okay,
man.
I'm going a sneaky forward here. Somebody that really came into his own under the tutelage of Coach Brian James. Derek Pardon,
Oh, that's a good one.
instrumental part. Obviously, made the shot against Michigan to get us to the tourney,
Mm-hmm.
but was just an absolute beast. Still playing overseas.
He
Great
was like
feel
a
for the
man
game. Really
child.
good
Yeah.
rebounder. Incredible length for only being about 6'8". Was real dominant down there. So Derek Pardon is going to be my power forward.
All right. All right, I got to finish mine off. Six man. I'm gonna put my boy Alex Marco Three Leo on
Come
there.
on,
We
man.
played together. You were my six man. No, like it's still every time you see like the videos or something highlight Northwestern, they got the three you made against Ohio State. I wasn't there. And then no, like we've talked about it on previous episodes. What you did on my senior night, I'm out there crying, couldn't make a shot. Like the way you stepped up, and then we right back like 3-4 days later played Minnesota again. Big Ten tournament performance. Like those are just a few of the games that stick out. Obviously you got the Tech again. We talked about that at NC State, but just off the court, man, all the stuff we did being to today. But no, you were my six man. It's like no, if I'm on the team putting together, then we got Drews, we got some of the old guys back together.
Uh,
Unfortunately, Burger King not there with Sherman, the BK guy. But no,
Sherman
I
was
got you on there to round out the team, my boy.
I appreciate that, man. I
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
that. The one thing is, I will say, I'm still waiting on the Big Ten Network. I don't know if NIL was the thing back then. I would have like 6 or 7 to 10 free rooms at Motel Sixes because there's Motel Six man in the game. Not that I would use them, but I would like that.
Yeah, give it to
I would
family
like to
coming to
have them in
town,
my
son.
back pocket if I get lost on a road trip or something. Oh, I can go to a Motel Six.
Right?
Not that I
You
would, but
racking them up. See?
we missed out on that NIL stuff, bro.
They got to come back like the video game. They got to back pay, man. It's
Yeah.
crazy, but no, it's good that these players are getting it now. Though I hope they're, taking care of the tax part of it and being educated on what to do with all that money, man. Because still, at the end of the day, they're young.
Yeah. I got one more. I got one more guard to fill out, and I'd be hard pressed to not mention this guy's name. Um, and this is going to be a sneaker. Reggie Hearn.
Yo, his story
Reggie
is
Hearn. Give me
crazy.
Reg.
His
Give
story
me
is crazy.
Reg.
Yeah, I like it.
USA Basketball Player of the Year. Shares that
NBA.
award with Kobe Bryant, Dwayne Wade, multiple others. He
I didn't
won
know
this
he was that
award back
good.
in
I know
20.
he
I'm
won it.
not going to give the year, but
Yeah,
won this award. Has been just a testament of effort, attitude, resilience. Came in as a walk on, worked his absolute tail off. Really, when Reg came to Northwestern, he could not shoot. Let's
No,
be real, right? The
no,
guy we were just leaving him, and he would be bricking shots.
yeah,
But that guy became like a 35+% career 3-point shooter, averaged probably played at a Big Ten, all Big Ten level my senior year,
yeah,
and carved out a great professional career. Is now a scout in the G League, so has really infiltrated the basketball community and world with just like his overall work ethic, his attitude,
yeah.
his spice for life, and obviously Reg is one of the funniest dudes on the
Funniest
planet.
dude.
So
Dude, one thing, do you remember the practice? It was like, the day after a game, like those that didn't play many minutes, they would play like 3-on-3. And
yeah,
those that did would shoot. Remember they played 3-on-3 and he dunked on Kyle
I do.
Riley, body to body. Coach ended practice. Everybody's running on the court like we at Rucker Park. Like, oh my goodness. Reggie
Yeah.
Hearn. Dude, I love that dude. He might be one of the funniest dudes I've ever met.
Yes.
That's
Silly,
the great.
goofy, but obviously turned his situation into a great career, earned a scholarship, went on to play professionally, is still involved in the game, and a true testament to what Northwestern can bring in terms of opportunity. So I'm going to recap um, my team 2A or sorry 2B. Um, Point guard Billy McKinney, shooting guard or off guard Reggie Hearn, small forward Sherna, uh, power forward Derek Pardon, center Vedran Vukovic, and then six-man flamethrower off the bench Craig Moore.
That's great. That's a great team. All right, recap mine. I got Boo Booey, Juice Thompson, interchangeable 1 and 2. I got Drew Crawford at the 3, Evan Eschmeyer at the 4, Jim Burns at the 5, and I got Mr. Shakes, Alex Marco Trillo as the 6th man. I feel bad leaving BMAC off the list as the first PG taking us to the tournament. Well, if I can get a 13 and 14, him and Craig Moore will be on there. But right now, this is what we have. So I'm shouting those two out. But no, BMAC's doing a tremendous job as a coach. I saw him at a game at UIC. What was it, last Saturday? The day after they beat Purdue, he's out recruiting, looking at talent. So, he's doing a great job. So definitely he's on that honorable mention, I guess, so to speak.
All right, I think I would you probably like your top two teams combined would probably take mine down. I think.
As we saw yesterday against Chicago State, it's
But
in a
I
one
think
game series.
my teams may mesh together a little bit better
Yeah,
than yours. But overall, this was super fun, Juice. This was
it
awesome.
was.
It's great to look back in the archives and reflect on the great players that have come through this program. That means so much to you and I as we interact with them all the time at games, at alumni events, at dinners with Joe Flanagan and his family that they put on that are truly special. Just really cool to look back on these names and put some teams together and see
Yeah,
how they
man.
would stack up against each other.
Dude, yeah, that was a lot of fun, man. We gotta come up with another innovative way to continue to talk about the Cats. This is great, man.
Yeah.
Let's keep it going on Wildcat Alley. Shout out to our people at New Amendment, Beyond the Big Ten. This is special, man.
Appreciate it, Juice. That was fun. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, man. Enjoy the weekend. Congratulations, my boy.